I want to talk about anxiety to you. What happens when we get a wave of anxiety coming over us? Usually it has nothing to do with what's really going on around you. It just comes. So I want to help you to understand what's behind it. Researchers show that you can compare your brain with a computer saving files in it. So our brain is constantly pulling files from one moment to the next. Anxiety is one of these files. It comes from here, not from an actual threat. Once you know that, you can react differently. That's very important. Yeah? So it has nothing to do with what's really going on, that you're really in a threat, that there's really something happening with you that you can't have control of. No, it comes from inside out. So the very first thing is to realize it, to be aware of it. And it's important that you train yourself to get this consciousness about it. Oh, now there's this anxiety movie opening up. This anxiety Hollywood movie opening up. Yeah. The second thing is that you do something about it. React immediately. And there are so many suggestions how you can react to that. So, let's say your brain is pulling a file. You notice it. Ah, it's that one. You can give it a certain name like, oh, that's my anxiety file, or this is when I'm out of my wits file, or when I'm getting paranoid and when I wind myself up file. It helps to give it a certain name. The second thing is that the researchers suggest to be humorous about it. Like, let's say, if you make a cartoon out of this movie, or you make it fast forward and backwards again, or very slow, all these kind of things that can help. I personally need something else, I'm not so much into cartoons, even though I like Disney, yeah, but not when I'm getting anxiety, but it might work for you. I do it differently. I need something that's really stopping me in my tracks, like I pull down a stop sign, like in the traffic, and I do it like this. Stop! And this stop sign closes my file immediately. So please find out what it is that you really need to deal with it. It is important that you act and react immediately. If you don't do it, what happens then? We all know what happens then. Then we wind ourselves up in a vicious circle, and we don't find the out button, the off button anymore, the way out button, we just don't find it anymore. Because once this movie is running, there's an autopilot sitting in it, and it's out of our hands. The autopilot stirs it from then on. Okay, the other thing is that a lot of people can close it. A lot of people can close the file again when they go out in nature, when they make themselves busy with something else, especially with something that seems to be more real than this anxiety, which came out of the blue, So what can help is that you look around you. Where am I? Oh, I'm here right now. In the middle of the day, nature, nothing really happens. Okay, a dog is barking here, but it's not threatening me. What else is there? I'm standing here, I'm breathing. You go into contact with the present moment. Just the present moment. And name the facts. I'm standing beside a house in the garden. It's warm, it's cold. Yeah, I wear a t-shirt. Yeah, so that you really go into the present time. Because the file is something that comes from the past. It has nothing to do with what's really going on in the mind. The dog is even barking louder. Yeah, maybe he has to open his file as well. Okay, if you need anything else besides that, like that we're going to the root causes, or you need to be interrupted in your frozen fear, fight, and flight patterns by a body organization or something like that, please let me know. I'm happy to be there for you.